Hey guys, JJ here with some exciting news in regards to a potential Resident Evil Code Veronica remake. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Back in 2012, Capcom released a statement saying if the fans ask nicely, they'll remake Resident Evil 2. Fast forward 7 years, and that idea became a reality with the widely successful Resident Evil 2 remake created in the RE engine. After the success of RE2R, fans became vocal once again for a Resident Evil 3 remake. Capcom's producer Yoshiaki Hirabayashi released a statement saying if the customers demand it, they'll do it again. Shortly after, Resident Evil 3 remake became a reality. Both games delivered a new reimagined design to the classic games. Gone were the fixed camera angles and pre-rendered backgrounds. Now the classic games were given a new life with modern controls and over-the-shoulder camera with a completely redesigned 3D world within the RE engine. If Capcom was to continue this trend of remaking the classic Resident Evil games, then it only made sense that the next remake would be Code Veronica. Code Veronica featured the continuation of the main characters Claire and Chris Redfield along with the series antagonist Albert Wesker. Well, to the surprise of many, this wasn't the case. Capcom instead returned with another remake announcement, but this time, Resident Evil 4. While many fans were very excited for this announcement, some were a little disappointed that Code Veronica was skipped over, and it raised the question, does Resident Evil 4 actually need a remake? Then, Capcom released a trailer along with gameplay footage showcasing a modern-day, faithful remake of the survival horror juggernaut, winning over many skeptical fans and only growing the demand for a Code Veronica remake. If you were disappointed and thought Code Veronica was going to be skipped over, never say never. Recently, producer Yoshiaki Hirabayashi once again has made a statement online via the gaming website Noisy Pixel. In an interview, Hirabayashi was asked if the remake efforts for classic Resident Evil titles were to continue after the release of Resident Evil 4 Remake, would Hirabayashi like to work on a Resident Evil Code Veronica remake? Hirabayashi responded, his focus is currently on the development of Resident Evil 4 Remake and making that the best experience for fans. He continued that there are no concrete plans to develop Code Veronica remake, but if the opportunity comes, maybe. This is big news. History is once again repeating itself. Capcom said the same thing with both Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 remakes, and now they're both a reality along with Resident Evil 4. The wheels are turning once again. There's no doubt the Resident Evil 4 remake will sell well, but its reception will be a big deciding factor in a potential Code Veronica remake. If the trailer and gameplay showcased during Resident Evil's latest event is any indicator of how well Resident Evil 4 Remake will do, then there's a good chance it will be a success, thus furthering the potential for a Code Veronica remake. Seeing the continuation of Claire and Chris Redfield's storyline along with the return of Albert Wesker, remade in the RE engine by Capcom's Dev 1, would be incredible. Now is the time we need to push for a Resident Evil Code Veronica more than we ever have before. It's definitely an exciting time to be a Resident Evil and survival horror fan, but now I'm curious to know your thoughts. Would you like to see a remake of Resident Evil Code Veronica? How about a remake of Resident Evil Outbreak? Are you looking forward to the Resident Evil 4 remake? Or would you rather that Capcom move on from remakes and focus on new games? Let us know down below in the comments and let's have a discussion about it. If this news is exciting to you, please hit that like button and share this video with your friends to bring as much attention to a Code Veronica remake as possible. Also, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest Resident Evil news. The Residents of Evil is a Patreon supported channel and also supported by our YouTube members. So if you'd like to become a member and unlock access to custom badges, emojis, and exclusive live streams, click that join button down below. You can join our survival horror community on Discord, link will be below in the description, and I have the Duke here to tell you a little about our sponsor, GFuel.
Do you have need of anything for the road ahead? The Residents of Evil has expanded its services. Perhaps you're in need of a little pick-me-up. I recommend the GFuel. You can even get a fair discount if you use the code ROE upon purchase. And as always, we thank you for your patronage, stranger.
As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope to see you back at the Residents of Evil.